Most of Nigerian Afrobeat stars didn't just make money overnight and become the sensation they are today. One of them was said to have been buried alive before coming back to life. Watch this video till the end, as we will be showing you 15 Afrobeat stars who sold their soul for fame, wealth and power. At number 15 on this list is Omale. Omar Didia Stanley, who is popularly known as Omale, is one of the finest of Afrobeat singers in Nigeria presently, who has released numerous hit tracks and done exploits in the Nigerian music industry and beyond in the past few years. After the release of his songs like Dem, Lolo, and amongst many others in the year 2020, Omale soon became the center of attraction, gaining widespread recognition across Nigeria and internationally, and also shutting down popular events venue in the UK and the rest. But along the line, he did something which drew the attention of many, which was a post he made on Twitter which read, "I don't feel nothing no more." This post raised concern as many suspected he was depressed, and seeing that he was doing good musically, what else could be the problem? Or is he no longer a human being according to some netizens? Also, the release of his song Soso was another key thing that made most people begin to suspect something must have gone down with the singer, which the public know nothing about. The song Soso was highly appreciated by many, just as much as many questioned who Soso was, since the singer was asking Soso in the song to take his pain away. After an interview with the singer where he claimed he doesn't even know the meaning of Soso himself, but just vibed to it as he got the inspiration for the song, many just assumed it was one of those unknown languages musicians used to sell their song. But then, when the video of the song Soso was released, many who suspected a foul play got the evidence they needed to confirm his conformity to the occult world. As in the video, Omar could be seen referring to a strange masquerade as Soso and also bowing to it by the riverside while pleading for it to take his pain away. Many later alleged that Soso was actually a deity and the gods of the river to whom he pays allegiance. Alright, on to the next one, which is Oxlade. Oxlade is another top Afrobeat singer who is rumored to have sold his soul for fame and wealth. This whole speculation came about following the release of his numerous bangers like Away, O2, Hold On, and the rest. And then his hit song titled Ojuju, which became a banger and was one of the highest streamed songs at the time. The truth is, despite how well appreciated the song Ojuju was, many curious people still didn't find it funny because in Africa, Ojuju is actually a masquerade which is feared by many and represents occult or ritual. Also in the same song, Oxlade said in his lyrics that he was scared of falling in love. And this made a lot of people suspect he was saying so based on the rules he must have been given by the occult kingdom. Or could he actually be having an affair with Ojuju and is scared of falling in love with another woman? Also, Oxlade's news where he was having intimacy with a lady some time ago leaked and went viral on virtually every social media platform, which would normally have dragged his name to the mud. But instead, his streams and followers skyrocketed just shortly after that, and on a close inspection, it was alleged that he actually released the nude himself, which many suspected to have been associated with a ritual to the occult world, where he's said to belong. Guys, things they happen. No. Number 13, Rema. Rema is one of the youngest Afrobeat stars who seem to be taking over the Nigerian music industry presently, with numerous recognitions in virtually every continent across the world. He got signed to Maven Record in the year 2019, and since then he has become the Gen Z sensation, and he has acquired more than you can ever imagine within the shortest period of time in cars, houses, and popularity. But have you ever wondered how the sudden wealth and fame of the young musician came about? Well, Rema is said to have allegedly sold his soul to the devil shortly after joining the Maven's Record, as this could be traced to his numerous song videos and lyrics, like in one of his songs where he made mention of if you won't kill person where they don't bury before, and many also questioned the fact that his song videos mostly look like a ritual setting, and some posing violent in an occult form. In another instance, the young singer was seen riding a sculpture on stage during one of his performances which seemed like a bat with a bloody eye and flame. This brought about a lot of controversy, and when Rema was asked about it in an interview, he claimed this was a tribute to his descendants, which are the Edo ancestors. Another thing which raised a lot of eyebrows was when Rema's show was called off in Ethiopia after an Ethiopian Orthodox church noticed one of Rema's chain pendant to be a burning church with an upside-down crucifix, which many suspected to be associated with the Church of Satan. At number 12 is Tiwa Savage. The queen of Afrobeat, as she is called, takes the spot on our list. We all know how she made it to limelight through her numerous hit songs like Kele Kele Love and the rest, while signed to Mavis Records, still owned by Don Jazzy again. Soon, she became a sensation in the music world and the only Nigerian female who set several groundbreaking records and several lifetime achievements through her music, which is why she's still till date respected and loved in the music industry. Trust me, there's so much more to her journey to fame and how she began mingling with the big boys in the music industry. I mean, in the world overall, the likes of Kanye West, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rihanna, and most recently, legendary American singer Brandy, with who she sang the song Somebody's Son in the year 2021, which became a global anthem. Queen Tiwa is suspected to have also sold her soul, as such opportunities in the today music world doesn't easily come by, especially following a picture of her which surfaced online in the year 2016, where she was seen making the pyramid sign with her hands, which is recognized recognized as the Illuminati sign and is associated with the Devil's Kingdom, where most celebrities sell their soul for fame and wealth. Another incident which made a lot of people confirm that Quintiwa has truly sold her soul was when her knacking video circulated online in the year 2021. This occurrence was also perceived by many as a ritual, just like Oslet did, with claims that she actually leaked them by herself. No wonder she said in one of her subsequent songs that sex tape Kolebaye Mije is alright. Number 11, Olamide. The YBNL boss Olamide Bado is also on this list of Afrobeat singers who sold their soul for fame, wealth, and power. He became popular following his tremendous contributions to the Nigerian music industry through the release of several hit songs like Voice of the Street, Shakiti Bobo, and several others. This whole suspicion of the YBNL boss selling his soul first erupted from his 2012 hit single titled Illuminati, which made a lot of people wonder why the young talented singer at the time would sing about the most deadly cult in the world. The confirmation people needed for this whole suspicion came about following the numerous achievements and honors Olamide attained shortly after the song, both locally and internationally, and even till date that he has become one of the pioneers of Afrobeat and a living legend. Also in 2016, the singer released another song titled Letter to Millie, which finally cemented the suspicion of the public. In the song, the singer could be heard saying, "In every level, there is a different devil." This line wowed people as they began to imagine what Bado actually meant by such line. Going forward on the same song, he also added that he sold his soul to the game just to dine with the devil. This one shall loud though, because Olamide Bado actually confirmed this himself without any remorse or scared of facing backlash from the Nigerian society. Number 10, Cade. Cade, who got picked up by popular influencer and skit maker Sidney Talker from where he was doing his roadside mechanic job, is today one of the biggest young and talented Afrobeat artists who has gained so much fame within just a short period of time and is loved by everyone. But many have in recent time questioned his sudden rise to fame and acquiring so much wealth that he even gifted his record label boss Sidney Talker a Lexus SUV worth a whopping 120 million naira. Being that he obviously isn't the only artist doing good music, but he happens to be getting the big bag so easily and effortlessly. Also, Cade was some time ago seriously ill, and this kept him away from the public for several months, but as soon as he returned back to the music scene, he was seen wearing a diamond grill with a vampire fan and an inscription that says 444. And his most recent album, where most songs are perceived to be dark rather than the usual Julian and Abella he sang previously, also carries the title 444, which many suspected to be the 666 in a different form, just so it's not known. It doesn't just end there, as he was also seen in a video where he fell into fire and was singing I Don't Wanna Cry. Could it be that he actually sold his soul and is crying for help after realizing what's involved in the long run? Let's look at the next artist on our list. Number 9, Thames. Thames is another top female Nigerian Afrobeat artist who's been doing numbers across all streaming platforms in the past few years. This has so far led to her winning several awards and nominations, as well as gaining recognition at the international level following the release of her song Essence, which has Starboy Wheezy. Speculations of the songstress selling her soul for money and fame came about following her first Grammy Award, which most say she's the first only female Nigerian to have attained such height, and was only able to do so following her affiliation with top US music stars like Jay-Z and Beyonce, who many claimed have had her initiated to the Illuminati as they were strong members of the cult. Coming up next at number 8 is Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy, aka Don Baba J, is considered one of the most successful Afrobeat producer and record label owner in the Nigerian music industry at the moment. His journey in the music world began way back in the early 2000s, where he co-founded the now defunct Mohit record with the likes of the band The Prince and Wande Cole, which was at the time one of the biggest music groups in Nigeria. At the course of his journey, Don Jazzy has always been known to be a very calm individual who doesn't talk much and mostly does the production part of their music, until it was later discovered that he was introduced to US music giants like Kanye West and Jay-Z amongst others, whom most people perceive as the founding fathers of the Illuminati. Shortly after then, Don Jazzy changed completely, especially after the then Mohit record crashed, and he created a subsidiary which is now known as Mavins, where he signed numerous artists like Tiwa Savage, Ricardo Banks, Korede Bello, and others. Don Baba J came back from his trip with a walking stick which was designed with a dragon head and was then seen at every occasion and appearance with the said walking stick, which was then serving as his companion. The look of the walking stick raised a lot of eyebrows, as many refer to it as a staff of office which was given after his initiation into the Illuminati. Going forward, he then released a song titled Dorobuchi, in which he featured all of his artists at the time and was still seen with the same walking stick. A lot of curious Nigerians began asking questions about the song and its meaning, but no answer was provided by Don Jazzy himself, until after deep findings revealed that the word Dorobuchi is actually the god he was now serving, and was basically praising the gods through the song. Another thing which made a lot of people began speculating Don Jazzy might have truly sold the soul to the devil was a question that is still being asked till date, and the question is, why is Don Jazzy not married till this moment, even at the age of 41 plus? Or was he asked never to have a family of his own from the occult kingdom? Number 7, Ruga. Ruga is one young Afrobeat singer who is doing exploits in the Nigerian music industry and has dropped several bangers in recent times, creating a space for himself with songs like Asiwaju, Bounce, and the rest, which got him several recognition and collaborations both locally and internationally. He began sharing reactions following his constant wearing of an eye patch, both on and off screen. As many said, his one eye patch is a sign of his allegiance to the Illuminati, which is often represented by the one-eyed pyramid symbol. After leaving Josen World Records, where he was initially signed, he seemed to have bloomed to have become one of the most appreciated young singers, with several hit tracks to his name and huge endorsement deals costing several millions of naira, just as well as he gained popularity and collaborations with even top American singer Drake, who is also rumored to be affiliated with the Illuminati. Number 6, D'banj. The Cocoa Master, who made it to limelight after his immense contribution to the now defunct Mohit Records with his co-founder Don Jazzy, is another legendary Afrobeat artist who has always been called out for having a high stake in the Illuminati. In fact, many refer to him as one of the Illuminati grandmasters in Nigeria, following his close relationship with the likes of Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Puff Daddy, who is currently on the hot seat for the same ritualistic act which he has been indulging in for several decades. D'banj has been labeled an Illuminati member based on how wealthy and influential he became in the Nigerian music industry at the time, winning numerous awards and attaining great heights. Many even went as far as linking the sudden demise of his one-year-old son, who tragically passed away in a pool accident, to his sacrifice to the occult world which he belongs, saying there's always a price to pay for all the fame, wealth, and power. Now wow. Wizkid, who is considered one of the most commercial Afrobeat artists of the century, made it to limelight after his hit single Holla at Your Boy, while he was still signed to EME Records headed by Banky W, went viral and was appreciated by the Nigerian audience at the time, although he later left the record label. His exit from the record label almost ruined his career, as he went through so much trying to put himself back together. But as soon as he got linked up with some foreign musicians, things began to fall in place for him, and shortly after then, the singer was some time ago spotted making the Illuminati sign of 2 cross fingers making a pyramid shape, which made a lot of people confirm he had actually become a member. And since then, it's been from one great achievement at record to the other for Starboy. And to further solidify people's claims, Wizkid has been spotted on several occasions with Drake, Chris Brown, and several other US stars suspected to be members of the Illuminati. No wonder he's one of the richest and most influential Afrobeat artists presently, with a wide range of fans across every continent and numerous properties both in cars and houses, both in Nigeria and other countries. Number 4, Naira Marley. The Malian boss is also another popular Afrobeat singer who is said to have sold his soul for fame and wealth, following so many controversies surrounding the musician's way of life, as his Malian music record label is said to center on drugs, women, and other rituals, which is why members do not wear pants and bras, and the males also don't use belts. Naira Marley showed his true identity in some of his songs, like Koleye One, which translates in English to "They Would Not Understand." His songs Sopi, Abracadabra, and others are said to be associated with rituals in a quest to gain fame and wealth, while promoting immorality amongst the youth through these songs. Another incident which led to people actually confirming that the Malian boss had truly sold his soul was when the popular DJ Splash, who was also on his record label, eventually left the Malian house, where he opened up on all the ill treatment he got from Naira Marley and how Naira Marley tried to make him run mad as a result of his refusal to join him in doing the evil he does. The death of another young talent, Mohbad, is also a clear case of how Naira Marley tries to lure his artist into serving the same God he does, as Mohbad called him out on several occasions before his passing but was not given listening ears. Although Mohbad's death has in a way ruined his career, even though he's still trying to make a comeback in the Nigerian music industry. Number 3, Charlie Poppy. Charlie Poppy, who is known as the Pluto Presido, is one young Gen Z star who is also doing amazingly well in the Nigerian music industry today. He has attained a significant wealth and a huge fan base within a short period of time, especially after the release of his song Elon Musk, which gained him widespread recognition. How was he able to do so much without the help of any renowned record label or tangible song like most people would say? Well, many said he had sold his soul to the devil, especially after he mentioned in an interview that music money was like ritual. This statement caused serious stir online, as many said he was indirectly telling Nigerians that he had to do some ritual to attain the height he is now. Also, the constant use of the word Evia in most of his songs has sparked reactions, as most people familiar with the Benin dialect said Evia is a great oracle who some certain families pay allegiance to. Okay. Number 2, Ira Star. Sabi Girl, as she's popularly called, is one of the raves of the moment in the Nigerian music industry, and the second rated in Mavis record where she's signed to. She gained popularity after she got picked up by Don Baba J, following her numerous song covers and freestyle on Instagram, which Don Jazzy stumbled on. After her signing to the group, which is owned by another popular Nigerian celebrity who allegedly belongs to the Illuminati, she began dropping bangers like Away, Rush, Comma, and a couple others. These songs went far and wide and gained her a huge fan base as well as a substantial wealth. But the release of another of her hit song, Bloody Samaritan, which also set several records in the Nigerian music industry and beyond, was one thing that brought about the speculations of her selling her soul to the devil for fame and wealth. Because how can a Samaritan, who we all know from the days of the Bible, even till present day to be a kind-hearted person, now becomes bloody to Ira Star? Doesn't that sound like a case of someone pretending to do you a favor while killing you slowly or taking something or your blood in exchange? I'll leave you guys to be the judge on that. And lastly, at our number 1 is Davido. OBO, who is the richest and most influential Afrobeat artist in the Nigerian music industry, is another celebrity whose source of unending wealth has been questioned several times. His affiliation with several top US musicians has made many suspect suspect he sold his soul for fame and wealth. Also, the sudden demise of his close friends and associates between the year 2017 to 2021 has also sparked reactions, as many allege he actually used them for ritual. Another incident which happened that made a lot of people allegedly confirm their claims was the sudden demise of his son Ifeanyi, who tragically died following a pool accident just like the bands. Anyway, we can only speculate, but only God knows the truth. May the Almighty give you genuine wealth and fame without any added sorrow. Please type amen in the comments to claim it, and I'll see you in the next video.